He seems to be the person that should be disassembling this, but he's out of energy and he seems to be stuck in some weird mode. At the same time, the mold is absolutely spreading everywhere in my factory and I can't do anything without this machine being moved. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode of Little Big Workshop with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our newly, beautifully redesigned workshop. Now for a quick start, I just wanted to say, if I sound like way less energetic than usual, I'm really sorry, but I actually just ran out of coffee, so I hope you understand my issue right there. But we're back right here in Little Big Workshop with our, well, very big project right here still that we just got going, was actually in the red for quite a while and seems now able to just about catch up again with the timeline that we have, which is honestly quite the short one. But in return, we're also going to go and get 200 or even more than 200,000 bucks for it. So it's going to be a very rewarding indeed, but at the same time, we've also got a good bunch of mold going on, unfortunately. And, well, we've got this freezing thing, but nobody actually seems to be willing to move it over for me right now. So, let's see. Is that ever going to happen, or I'm actually kind of quite confused right now, because, like, that's been there for quite a while. We're also still waiting for a market update on these office desks. Snowmobiles? I mean, they're kind of gonna move up in price, so I think we're gonna hold on to those for another market phase. Other than that, we're kind of low on projects at the moment, and I was really looking to schedule a bunch more. But with this minicar just kind of hanging on to the... What is going on here? I don't know. But with the minicar just, like, still not really having that much of an overhead in terms of timing, you know, I think we're going to wait a minute longer there. And this seems to be an issue right now. This does not seem to be placed by anyone. Is it you? I think it's him. He's bugged. What do I do now? I've got no clue how to fix this, to be honest. He seems to be the person that should be disassembling this, but he's out of energy and he seems to be stuck in some weird mode. At the same time, the mold is absolutely spreading everywhere in my factory and I can't do anything without this machine being moved. What is going on now? What do I do about this, honestly? I don't know who this is even. Like, we can only... Oh, it's Riss, apparently. I don't want to kick him. But there doesn't seem to be an alternative to kicking him. Sorry, Riss. Go away. Hopefully that fixes it. He's still there. He is still flippin' there. Oh my god. Something is like super bugged about this game right now, which I really don't appreciate. We're gonna have to promote a different person to specialist in return just to kind of fix this issue of us now having a worker fired, but he just seems to be staying around, which is very weird. Let me reload the game maybe, and I'll be right back. Alright, and welcome back. You can see, well, he's here again, and he's still fiddling around with it, and he's still absolutely not doing a thing. So, I'm really not quite sure what to do about this issue now, because we can't be using the thing. He is stuck in transition, and I can't seem to be able to get rid of him, rid of the thing, move the thing. I could load an old save file, but that doesn't really seem like the thing to do, so I kind of feel like we're going to maybe have to live with mold until something else gets triggered, which I'm really kind of anxious about, not gonna lie, but I don't think there's a solution to this right now. Like, seems to be some weird bug with the game, and well, I don't know. I mean, I can't, like, there's no way to, like, pick up people or anything, you know, tell them to do something else. Like, there is just no way. I can't click the move button here. I can't click the move button there. I can't seem to be able to drag this about the place, and I don't know. There just does not seem to be a solution to this issue right now, so don't really have an idea what to do about that, not gonna lie. Like, I'm kind of trying to find any buttons that could help me with this right now, but there don't seem to be any. So that seems to be the new state of our factory. Mold everywhere. Ah, God. Okay, that is quite the annoying bug, not gonna lie, but we're gonna have to keep it like this for the time being. Simple chairs, by the way. Looks like the price is still going up a bit in the next market phase, so we're not gonna sell those quite yet, and we may honestly actually be making a second batch on these two, but for the time being, let's just get time sped up. Let's get some of those minute cars, you know, made, and hopefully extend on the green bar a bit more while everybody more or less focuses on that. And then once this project is somewhat out of the way, we'll look at getting new smaller projects in. That said, new market phase, so we're going to go and get rid of these office desks, and pretty happy that we did, because they're actually going to get phased out of the market pretty soon, so we probably want those gone now. And we're also going to go and deliver all these things. Mold infection is ever growing, and I cannot really do a single thing about it. It's gonna be nice and purple everywhere, because it's all his fault basically. So yeah, not sure what we're gonna do there, but well, that is gonna be what it is. The snowmobiles are now gonna be sold, and we can actually get rid of all the already made simple chairs too. Kind of forgot about that part. Many cars do seem to be going the right way. We've got 5 already assembled, and it seems we've got a lot of stuff already in final assembly, which is actually pretty great news. We don't really have much of anything to do for our woodworking people, so what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to go back to the simple chair again, and we're going to just design, well, we're just going to make another batch of 70 of these chairs, and eventually sell them out when we can, and that's going to hopefully get our woodworkers a bit more busy again. I mean, metal workers, you know, all still very much busy, you know, these people all still very much taking care of things, and yes, I know you don't like the mold, I don't like it either, but it's all his fault. I can't do anything about this right now. Like, I don't know what will kind of come of this mold infection, you know, maybe something is going to get triggered that somehow, you know, gives me the control over this back, or just lets me fail the quest and the mold is gone by me having to pay something, or, you know, that there must be something that gets triggered eventually. I hope it's not going to be any huge negatives for the production or something, or for my employees, but I can't do anything about this right now. You know, worst comes to worst, we're just going to reload a different save file and, you know, try again, but I would really kind of like to avoid it. I've seen that I had an autosave that was kind of like 10 minutes earlier though, so that is like half an episode of play files gone just due to an annoying bug, and I would really kind of like to avoid that, because I would probably not really quite know about everything that I did within the space of that episode. And God, look at this. Everything's now slowly but surely becoming absolutely 100% purple. Insanity. But yeah, so the wood has all gotten here, which is good news. All these other simple chairs are being made, and honestly, like, even this is all being nicely taken care of. So I think we're going to go and look at some new products to take care of once more. So these are the office desks we made before, as you can see right here. That doesn't make sense to make. These are being phased out too. These are being phased out as well. Wow, and all of the wooden medium complexity products are being phased out. That's kind of crazy. The trample cars are back up and coming. That's actually an interesting one. We could probably use some more plastic production. This all seems to be very much assigned. We're just going to double check, I think, real quick, that it's actually assigned to the proper things, because it's been a while since we've made trample cars. So let's just make sure that we're actually doing all these things just fine. And, well, then, like, we can get some of those going, I suppose. We're going to make all this in one assembly line, I think, and let's just make this one right here. No real need to just carry all these things back and forth, like it's just some small parts and then final assembly that can honestly be done within one assembly line. That we're going to make 25 of those, and hopefully going to make some more money off it and keep some people a bit busier. Now, I would really like some sort of product that uses woodworking a bit more, but there do not seem to be any options right now. Square tables are really not doing well. Small shelves are being manipulated. I don't know. It's weird. You know, we've got the voodoo doll, which has got absolutely no demand though. And skateboards. Skateboards seem to be going the right way. Maybe we're going to make some skateboards then. Nice and simple things shouldn't really be very hard to take care of this. As you can see, it's literally just like choosing 3 production processes and probably mostly just choosing the cheap materials here. We're going to have to see now how we're going to meet the design standard. As you can see, we're 3 down. So we would either, and let me look at the prices here. We've got 102 in max prices right here. So we would either do something like this, which would get us to 126, or we would do this, which would get us to 160. So yeah, easy choice here being, of course, the more premium metal then. And well, then we're gonna have to sign the stuff, for which I'm probably gonna keep you around for a second, because honestly it's gonna literally take me 2 microseconds to do this for a easy and simple product like this one. So bending right there, and final assembly, we're going to do it all in one product assembly line again. We're going to take this one this time around just to balance things out a bit, and demand is quite high, so I think we're going to literally choose to make like 80, and that should be a nice batch. Let's go and execute that and hopefully make a bunch more money off that product too. So still no development in this. I really don't know, you know, I've really only got 2 choices here. Either I just move on with this for eternity and hope that it somehow fixes itself and we keep all our save files at the risk of now playing with you guys and losing everything we're doing now, or well, we go back and lose the save. I don't know. I think this is hopefully the better choice, and hopefully something's eventually going to get triggered with, I don't know what's going to get triggered, but I'm hoping for some miracle here, because this is like a never-ending bug apparently. So I don't know. If there is no drawback to having the mold infection everywhere and nothing ever gets triggered, you know, we'll just keep the mold infection around, I suppose. But hopefully this is eventually going to get taken care of. But okay, so all the stuff has come in, a lot of woodworking for people to take care of. Nobody's taking care of it, so great news. I'm not really sure why. Can anybody answer me that question? I don't really know. They're like all just chilling, which is always awesome. But it's moving along, so it's all good and great and fine and dandy. You can see simple chairs are being taken care of, and they should hopefully be sawing away for the skateboards in a bit too. So that should hopefully all be chugging along nicely over time. Minicar F1 is nearly done. Just 2 more to assemble apparently. And then we are good to go now. Are we waiting on anything else? We're waiting on the pre-assembly of an engine, apparently. So, just that, really, which should not be too bad. And, well, everybody's disliking everything. I'm not sure what to tell you all. That's probably why all my workers are this slow, too. And that's kind of, honestly, probably the main disadvantage from this mold stuff now. Like, what do I do about this? Because if my employees are demotivated, I think that kind of inherently goes with they are all going to work super freaking crazy slow. Too slow, apparently, because we just failed the flipping contract due to the mold. We've only got 26. Where's my 27th one at? Please finish it. Please finish it. Okay, that's the chassis. The chassis is done. Come on. Come on, pick up the chassis, please. Oh my god, he needs something else too. Oh my god, where does the chassis go now? Please leave it there. Just grab the chassis. No, don't go to the brake. Don't go into your brake, mate. Seriously. Somebody, like, just assemble the last clip in one. The dude is already here, please. We just need that married to that. Like, we're literally done. Please. Right, you know what we're gonna do? Is this. Just 1 worker assigned. I should give him more time. Somebody, some assembly specialist, please come and finish this thing. Please. Oh my god, this cannot be true. Like, seriously. I absolutely despise that flipping bug. I can't get rid of this, personally. What do I do? There's nothing I can do. It's just stuck and moving. This is just honestly pretty stupid. Oh! He's taken it. We've still got cars left due to lowering the... No! Why would you go for a break as well now? Everybody's out of their mind. Oh, please. Yes! We still made it. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the small infection is kind of being, like, a pain. I don't know what we are supposed to do about this now, because it just keeps spreading. And I can't do anything about it, because, like, the only tool I have against it is not movable for me. So Well, we got the mega contract done, which is great news. I'm kind of questioning right now if we're going to keep that progress. It's a great achievement to have and all. We've got a lot of R&D now, absolutely beautiful. What do I do about this flippin' person that's about to sabotage the whole entire friggin' factory? We're gonna just try and fire him again, I suppose. Go. Just go away. Maybe he's eventually gonna disappear now? I don't know. Go away, dude! What are you doing? Should we demolish the door and see if that blocks him or something? That didn't work. I don't know. I really don't know what to do about this bug. And the thing is, you know, the more this bug kind of stays around, the more all of our work areas get infected with mold, and that incredibly messes up our efficiency, which spells trouble for the whole entire company's profitability at this point, honestly. We're gonna deliver out the simple chairs, you know, that's something, I guess, but I don't really know what to do about this. Like, I'm kind of contemplating right now, do we move on like this? Do we roll back? Because this is, like, literally messing up my entire factory. I'm gonna go and pause the recording real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can find out if, like, there is ever a status where you get, like, a fine and the mold goes away or something, alright? So I'm gonna try and find something like that in some wiki that hopefully exists, and then I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I'm back, and unfortunately I have not really found out anything about any penalty that would ever end my wrath right here. So yeah. I'm not really quite sure what we can do here. Maybe I have an idea? I kind of have a bit of an idea, right? It's kind of a very annoying one, and I can't even seem to be able to order it like this. Because, like, this room is... You know, the thing is, I cannot tear down this wall because this is a break room. I can probably tear down every other wall in our way. Just have this be one big room, the thing turns back on, all the mold is gone, and I'm happy ever after, you know, but... I'm not sure what to do about the break room. We're gonna order it like this, because, well, I'd rather destroy and rebuild everything to save my factory from the mold than, well, whatever else would be the alternative. I really don't know. Not now. I don't have the time, I'm sorry. We're gonna wait for our workers here to come in and tear down things for a minute for us, and, hopefully this thing's gonna turn back on even. It doesn't seem to be turning back on. Hello? Are these rooms not connected, or is this thing also just generally stuck? I think the whole machine is stuck. It may not just be the worker being stuck, I think the whole flippin' machine is stuck. I mean, as you can see, you know, like, the connections between the rooms are now all open, which is not gonna make our employees particularly more happy, but, should somehow, you know, fix this situation for us, and it isn't, because this thing is not even turning on anymore. So I don't think we can leave it like this, honestly. Like, the factory is going to go bankrupt because nobody really has any work efficiency anymore with all the mold. So I'm going to look for solutions. I'm going to save it here, and I'm going to go and return to the old save file, and maybe I can see if I can salvage it. So I hope I'll see you all at the other end of the cut. Alright everybody, and back I am, and well, unfortunately, as you can see, we have indeed lost a bit of progress, but not really much of anything, because I basically went back to an old save file that was like 20 minutes old, and I replayed the whole darn thing that we did in the last episode. I did all this stuff again, I did all that stuff again, and everything else in between, and now we've got a different event, it seems. So hopefully this is all going to go fine now. I've already ordered our minicar again, and everything else should be working pretty fine indeed. And we're just going to go. I actually put up the machinery right here to go and whack some gnomes now, and well, hopefully not encounter any more of these annoying bugs. So there's the first one right there, out of the way. And, well, I'm going to go and actually search for the others. And then whack them all. And then I'll be back when we're kind of why? Meanie. But yeah, then we'll kind of be back where we left off with progress that we had previously. So hopefully not too much waste of time, at least for you all. So I'll see you after the cut. Alright, and welcome back. So now I think we are more where we actually left off at. I even redid the whole simple chair thing just to make sure that we've got most of everything covered that we previously did, and we're now nicely approaching the end of our minicar F1 production, and as you can see, with a lot more of green bar than we did last time, because we don't have a huge ton of mold just absolutely impeding with everything we're doing. So very good news there indeed, I would say, and everything is indeed proceeding very, very nicely now. Only 3 cars left to go, and that should hopefully be all fine. Now, the one thing that we also had done was, of course, that we had the trample cars going that were coming back, and well, everything out here was already pretty much assigned. I was just going to go and actually link the production to the new assembly tables, just like that, so you have it all in one set, and then get going on that. Now, I think there was one more product that I was willing to take on here, and I am pretty sure it was the skateboards that we were making. So these, once more, I'm going to have to design, so we're going to have to unfortunately repeat that for a quick second here, but it should honestly overall not be too bad. I even still remember the materials we used, because it's only really just been a few hours ever since we did this, so very quick to repeat all of that. So quickly linking all this stuff up here then, and linking that stuff up right there. And well, I'm honestly pretty happy that we've got this whole huge bug thing fixed now. That was kind of really annoying, and I was really scared that we were gonna lose a lot of progress there in the end. I mean, it was a lot of work for me, but well, fortunately we at least got things back in order and sorted, so that should be very nice indeed. Now, that's all the materials ordered for trample cars, simple chairs, and our skateboards, so that should all be moving forward nicely now. And as you can see, the last minicar should be about to get assembled somewhere, unless nobody really feels like it this very day. But no, there we go. 27 minicars all done, and that is our mega project now finally, officially, actually taken care of. Absolutely beautiful. That is an interesting one. Oh no! Wait, I know what this means. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is one that we did not get before, because we now have apparently gotten the last milestone, which is incredible and pretty darn great, because that actually means, wow, I mean, that means a lot of research points for us. That means that we're the #1 now in the Little Big Workshop universe, aside from, of course, like the mega contract and everything. And I mean, look at this. This is beautiful and pretty cute and everything. You can see all our stats here. Workers on break 24,000 times. Who am I paying here? 1 mil in salaries. 644 trucks arrive. 43,000 snacks eaten. Largest single payoff, 211,357. Workers stripped, 2,500. Factory started 1. Can you start? I guess you can start a new save file or something. Contracts completed, factory floor area, all this stuff. Greetings done. That is a beautiful statistic, because of course, if you know, like, the workers do these little kind of greetings when they walk past each other, and they walked 4.6 million. I'm guessing that's not kilometers, that's probably steps, isn't it? But that's still a lot. 7.8 million earned, 28 hours into this game, absolutely insane, and we've got all the milestones now done. Absolutely beautiful. A beautiful achievement, and 16 research points, which will probably help us now find all the last few bits and bobs that we ever wanted to try out in this game. So very beautiful indeed. You can see us sitting there nicely in the first spot of the Forbes ranking, and I'm pretty happy about that indeed. So absolutely awesome news. I think we're proceeding super nicely in this game. we're pretty much done. I think there is a few more things though that I think you and me all want to check out. So we're definitely not quite done with this game just yet. We'll definitely be back for another few episodes, but it feels like this huge series is slowly but surely starting to come to an end. So wow, I mean, it's been an absolute age and it's been a joyful while, and the game's been part of the channel for so long now. I really can't imagine it going away, but it seems that we are now finally completing the last few milestones. So let's see how this is all going to go, but for now it is definitely not over yet, so I'll definitely be back with another episode next week. For today though, I'm going to end it off on this very nice and beautiful notion of reaching that last major milestone in Little Big Workshop, and well, I hope you'll enjoy the episode. As usual, if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always help out the channel a ton if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet. Also, please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. And with all that out of the way, as always everyone, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.